Hello there, this is DBT, and this Art of Rome. And alright, let's play some Forza Horizon 5. And alright, we're continuing the spooky week. Now, on the last video yesterday, which was for the Crew 2, I was saying how it's kind of difficult for a racing game to have something that is, you know, in a way related to spooky events, let's say. Halloween or whatever. Mostly because this type of video games doesn't really lend themselves to that type of theme. However, we're just doing whatever we can in order to try to stretch the definition of what's spooky and what isn't, and just apply it here in a racing game. Now, speaking of the previous video, I was actually using this same car that I'm using right now, being the Lamborghini Reventon, which was the latest Lambo that got added into the Crew 2. Now, over here, obviously in Forza, this car has been there for quite a while, so that is nothing new. However, what we're going to be doing today is actually I'm doing a little bit of foreshadowing, because you know what I call, but not what I call, but what the original person, well, the person who made this livery called this livery, they called it the Reventario. Because it's a Reventon, but with a styling very, very similar to that of the Centenario. Now, why the Centenario in this video? Well, you see, Forza Horizon has been celebrating their 10th anniversary, and for each one of the weeks off with each week in this series, it has been like the first week was about Forza Horizon 1, the second week was about Forza Horizon 2, this is the third week, and this one is about Forza Horizon 3. And in that game, let's say not Halo car, what would you say, the front cover car for that game was precisely the Lamborghini Centenario, and that means that a bunch of the events that have to be done in this particular season has to do precisely with the Lamborghini Centenario. Now, I want to say that it's somewhat related to spooky because it's a black car. Is that good enough? Does that work? Is that enough for me to convince you that this has something to do with spookiness? Honestly, I don't know. But saying that in this game there's so many creative people, I want to see if somebody has made any type of livery that has to do with, I don't know, Day of the Dead or Halloween or whatever. Because I'll say, it's a little bit sad to me that, you know, I understand obviously Forza Horizon celebrating their 10th anniversary is a very important thing, but that kind of stepped over the whole thing of Day of the Dead here in Mexico. In case you don't know, in Mexico we don't celebrate Halloween per se. Halloween normally on the States is celebrated on the 31st of October. Over here that is not the situation. We don't celebrate Halloween. Hold on, let me get whatever car I was gifted over here. That's where I was driving.
I'll be there in a moment.
Yeah. Okay, so what is it gonna be? What is it gonna be? Also, I'm sorry if my cat is a bit loud.
Well, just
She's been
Horizon,
a bit nervous. There's been some firecrackers, and she doesn't like that. All right, so what did I get? Ha! Okay, sure, whatever. All right. So yeah, as I was saying, we don't really celebrate over here Halloween per se, even though we do have that whole thing of kids trick-or-treating and all of that. It is not about necessarily Halloween, but the Day of the Dead celebration. Now, before I go any further into my explanation, I'll show exactly what it is that I'm going to be doing. The first thing, it's doing this that I have selected. It says Chapter 1 Anniversaryception. And I guess that's because it's the anniversary of Forza, but the Centenario itself, the car, it's a celebration of the 100th, what would have been Ferruccio Lamborghini's 100th birthday if he was alive, obviously. But anyway, we're going to do that, drive a little bit that car, and we're going to drive to the festival site, the temporary festival site, and take a picture of the Centenario. So that's what we're doing to begin with. Now, I already have a Centenario. In fact, I have two Centenarios. Why? Because, okay, don't judge me. That's how I roll. I like to have several Lambos. I have quite a lot. This is the Centenario in blue that I was using, and this is a Centenario in black at stock. So while I do want to use the blue because I think it looks pretty cool, I'm going to go with the stock because, like I said, I need it to be spooky. And yeah, that's the best I can do for the time being. But yeah, so let me mark. I think I know where where think it's around here. I think it's here where the festival, temporary festival site is. Oh, you little... By the way, right now I'm playing offline. This is not online. A, because at the time I'm recording this, I'm actually uploading some stuff, so that uses my connection, so... But also, because playing offline, it does have a little bit of a fun factor, and that is that there's much more traffic in other fast cars going around, not only yourself. So that does mean that sometimes you do get random people driving fast and hitting you and all of that, but it gets fun. But anyway, I'll take this little bit of cruise driving to explain what's the deal with the Day of the Dead here in Mexico. Like I said, we don't celebrate on the 31st the Halloween. That's not a thing over here. But instead, what we celebrate is the Day of the Dead. Now, the peculiar thing about it is that it's not a one-day holiday. In fact, the Day of the Dead consists of 2 days. November... Oh, should I go over there? Oh, yeah, we can take the fast route. Okay. Oh, hold on. Okay, yeah. Just making sure... Hold on, let me double check that I do have streamer mode on. Yes, okay, I don't want to get demonetized. Not that I have monetization of the channel, but whatever. So the first... Well, it's celebrated on the 1st and the 2nd of November, literally one day after, or 2, after Halloween. So that is why it's a little bit conflated over here in Mexico. The whole thing about, hey, is this really Halloween? Is this really Day of the Dead? And particularly because I think, I don't know if this is just in Mexico, but the way it works over here is that this type of celebrations are done in the weekend that is closest to the actual holiday rather than the holiday itself. I mean, with some exceptions and whatnot, whatever. I'm not going to go deep into that. The point is that over here, mostly it's on the 1st and 2nd when you see some trick-or-treating. And here's the thing why it's 2 different or 2 separate days. In the Day of the Dead, the first one is the... Well, first, I'll say, obviously being the Day of the Dead, it's not as what would you say? It's not as quirky as Halloween is, right? Because in Halloween, I don't really know the history of the Halloween celebration or whatever, but it's at this point I think it's pretty safe to say that it's all about just having fun and whatnot. While Day of the Dead is about that too. It's also a moment to remember your loved ones that have died. So that is why it is the Day of the Dead. Here in Mexico, there's this thing we call ofrendas, which means something like offerings. I mean, people do it in different ways, but the most simple ways, in a little table, people put, for example, the picture of whoever has died, not necessarily recently, but let's say, oh, my grandparent, I love them, and he died 20 years ago, whatever. Every Day of the Dead, I'm just gonna put a picture of him in the little table. I'm gonna put some candles, and I'm gonna put some food, maybe some candy, something, and just keep it there for during the celebration of the Day of the Dead. The idea is that, well, you know, in theory, the deceased one, your loved one, comes back from the dead and just basically like, what would you say? Like in a spectral plane, let's say it like that. They do take the food that you're leaving to them and they consume it. So that is indeed an offering that you're doing to them. And yeah, this is indeed a very, very celebrated thing here in Mexico. It's a big deal. And like I said, even though it has been somewhat conflated with Halloween, it's its own thing. Okay, this is not the place of the... I thought it was here. Hold up. Then where is it? No, it's over here. Okay, I remember now. It is a big deal. You know, it's not necessarily like an official holiday that you get the day off or anything. No, it's not like that. But, you know, I'm willing to say that everybody has a loved one that has passed away. So, yeah, it kind of makes sense that people do that. Now, I mentioned all of that because, like I was saying, it's both a celebration because we're a bit whimsical over here. So, yeah, they're dead and all, but we still can have fun. It's not here. Where is the festival? I thought it was around here. It's a temporary settlement for the festival, but I thought it was around here and I have lost it. God damn it, how did I forget where it is? I remember it was close to this black thing, or was it around here maybe? I'm just gonna fast travel, because at this point, I don't know. Come on, tell me it's around here. It's not around here. Ah, oh, damn it, I've lost it. I don't remember what it is. Wait. How did I lose it? How did I lose that? All right, give me a second. All right, I think I got it. It's supposed to be around here. So yeah, we're a bit whimsical, and you know, there's a lot of skulls and everything, and like I said, it does have a little bit of a celebration spirit. But what I was trying to get with all of this is the fact that the reason why there's two celebrations, or rather 2 days for the celebration, is because the first day, it's for, I would even dare to say that it's the darkest one. It's for the infants, the kids that have died. And the second day is more about the adults. Yeah, here it is. Now, the reason why I say that it's a little bit darker, well, I mean, we all understand. Yeah, there it is. We all understand that we all are gonna die at some point, right? So yeah, that does make sense. But you know, when a young one dies, you know that something went terribly wrong, and that is always very sad. So yeah, in that sense, the first is slightly more how could I say it? It's slightly darker. Yeah, I guess that's the best way I can say it. But yeah. Okay, so let's take the picture over here of our Centenario, get my challenge complete. Fantastic. And we can get out of here and start doing the objectives for using this car. So yeah, it's a bit sadder, considerably sadder, the whole thing about when an infant, you know, sadly has passed away. So that is why I say that the first day is a bit darker in that sense. The second one is a bit more, again, I'm not gonna say happier, because I don't think anybody's happy that someone has passed away, but you get what I'm trying to say. Do I still get the bug? I was having a bug earlier where this oh, I did destroy it. Were those boards, you're supposed to destroy 10 or so, and they would not get destroyed. I would clip through them. Apparently now it's not happening, so well, whatever. But yeah, that is, I just wanted to give you a little bit of information, a little bit of info as to what the Day of the Dead is here in Mexico, what it means to people in Mexico, and why, in a way, it's a rather important quote-unquote holiday, because, you know, we like to remember those that have passed away. But before I go into more bummery stuff, how about we actually look to see if by any chance anybody has made some cool Day of the Dead or Halloweeny livery that I can apply on this car, and that way I will pretend that this is indeed very Halloween-esque. How about that? So let me see if we just go straight up for, let's see, specifically for this car, because again, it's a car feature for this current not season, but yeah, this season. So description, let's see if we can find something of Day of the Dead by any chance. Is there anything like that? Maybe, hopefully, please. Yes, there is. Nice. All right, I appreciate you, Alex HDZP. Now, before I apply that, I do want to check if by any chance there's something about Halloween. Probably there's more about Halloween than Day of the Dead. Halloween. But let's see what is out there. Yeah, of course there's gonna be more, right? Yep. And I just want to see if there's any that looks cool, even if it's not necessarily Day of the Dead-ish. Oh, this one looks dope, but I don't think that's very thematic. This one has pumpkins and all. So no, I think I'm gonna go for the one that it was specifically about Day of the Dead. So again, Day of the Dead. Search. And I don't know what's the difference between these two. I wish it said which one is the newest, because in that way I know which was the... I'm just gonna go for this one and call it a day. Yep. Saving to the signs and applying to the car. Dope. And honestly, I had considered even making this video about creating a livery, Day of the Dead livery type of deal, but you know. Well, it's pumpkinish, but it does say Dia de Muertos, and then it says Day of the Dead, it says Xbox. It has a little Mario-looking ghost. Oh, nice, a little candy-looking skull. That's a very typical... Oh, this is amazing. Okay, you sir have just won me over. So this thing you see over here is what we call here in Mexico papel picado, which would mean something like chopped paper. It's very, very thin paper that has a lot of cuts, and it's precisely in hey, why did you do that? I'm looking at the car. And it has skulls and things like that. It's fun stuff. And I don't know if this is strictly only Mexican, but it's something very, very typical around here in Mexico. Whether it's the city or little towns, it doesn't matter. So even though it does have a bunch of Halloween style with the orangey and all of that, I think it looks pretty cool. Also, the fact that the diffuser accents are also orange rather than yellow, it's pretty dope. So all right. You have convinced me, sir. This is a nice livery, and I'm gonna be proudly using it. However, let me see what it is that I gotta do in the challenges for this car. So the first one is gonna be what? 6 stars are danger signs. Okay, doable. Then winning a street race, doable. And then finally beep your horn. Really? To relive the days of the Australian outback? Really? Beep your horn? That's all that I'm gonna... Okay, that's fine. So we're gonna do danger signs. That means just doing some big jumps. So let's look for some of those. Let's see. Danger signs. There we go. The first one we're gonna do is this one right here, just because it's a fun one. It's the big, very big jump in the dunes. And why not? And sorry, I wanted to say this a little bit earlier. I kind of lost my train of thought there, where I was saying that I understand that Forza Horizon is right now focused on celebrating their 10th anniversary, but sadly that's taking over the Day of the Dead situation here, which, you know, it's, to me, it would have been really nice to have been reflected in the game, because it's a very Mexican, again, it's not Halloween. The Day of the Dead is a very Mexican, maybe other Latin American places too, but very Mexican sort of holiday. So to be, you know, featured and done nice. Featured in the game that it's all about Mexico, the racing game that it's all about Mexico, it would have made sense in my opinion, but you know what? It's fine. All right, that was a very bad jump. Let's try that again, because I always get it a little bit wrong. So let me do a tiny bit of fast traveling again. I want to see if I can do it a little better. All right, so let's go. Maybe I should have downloaded a tune. I was thinking of downloading a tune for this car, but even at stock, I do like how it drives. So that's good for me, but hey. And of course, like I was saying, now there's more traffic because I'm playing offline. And like I said, this is a double-edged sword, because things like this can happen where they get in the way and you're trying to do something amazing, and there's so much traffic with this car, because there's not only regular traffic with these cars. These cars are, those drive-avatars drive pretty damn fast. So that ends up being that they don't stay in their lane, they do all sorts of crazy nonsense. So that can be a problem indeed. All right, here we go. Whee! And at this time of day, it looks pretty dope. Let's see if we can just nail the landing. As long as it doesn't bounce weird. All right, we did it. Good. Now let's find another one to do. Oh, let's drop off the volcano. We can do that too. But yeah, I'm a bit sad. But to be fair, I haven't gone to Mulegé or to what's the other place here in Forza Horizon 5? Guanajuato, is that what it is? I don't remember. To see if there's some decorations or something, because supposedly, you know, this game does have the whole thing, the feature of the evolving world and whatnot. So I don't know if by any chance they added something like that and I just haven't noticed, I haven't looked. So that could be on me. So I guess we could do all right by having a look. So let me just... What other big jump can I do? Oh, you know, there's a classic big jump around here. So let's do this one for the time. By the way, this music, man, I don't know. I'm just tired of using the same NCS music for all my Asphalt 8 videos, and then I also use it for the crew tune music. So I don't know. I think I need to find new sources of music, because man, just even though I have a ton of NCS songs by now on my hard drive precisely to use for the videos, it still gets tiresome after a while. So whatever. All right, this should give me maybe 2 stars, probably. I'm not going fast enough to get the 3 stars, but that is something. I do like that little white skull you can see right there. The Super Mario type of ghost, they're not very fitting, but hey, it's fine, it's fine. At least we found that livery, and thus we have made this spooky. Spooky, sure. Oh, you know what? There's a good jump here in Mulegé, precisely. So we could do all right by making the jump, and in our way we're gonna be in Mulegé anyway. So we kill 2 stones with 1 single bird. Let's do it. All right. So yeah, I like I said earlier, I did think like, hey, maybe I should do a livery myself. But honestly, it takes me so long to create a livery that, nah. This video would be extremely long, or it would have been a video without any speech, because I would need to speed it up to like 10 times. So yeah, nah. I do enjoy making liveries for cars, even though I haven't done many, but I'm very slow at it. And honestly, 95% of the time when I'm doing a livery, I don't know what I'm doing. I just start doing it and hope for the best. Alright, so we're gonna get out of the road over here to try to build a little bit of speed in order to do that jump. Let's see. Alright, here we go. Going in a straight line. Let's hope that the traffic doesn't mess me up. Let's go, Centenario! Oh, Jesus. We're okay, don't panic. We're doing it almost at nighttime. Nice. Okay, here we go. I don't have a lot of speed, sadly, but it is what it is. Let's go!
At your destination.
And like I said, this also takes us to Mulegé. What? Why did it fit? Oh, because I crashed? Is that what it says that I've... Ah, that's BS, man. BS, I tell ya. Now we're gonna try it again and try to not hit any house, because apparently that marks it as you failed. So, yeah, whatever, game. And it's, funnily enough, I've not managed to get 3 stars on this jump. Cool. Right, let's try to build a bit more speed this time. But I know there's only so far back I can go in order to try to build some speed, because there comes a point where if you're going too fast, you do hit some bumps hard enough where you get airtime, and that's it. That's it for your... Ooh, I'm going fast and I'm accelerating and all of that nonsense. Here we go. All right, yeah, I have a bit more speed than last time. Let's hope to all your deities that I don't hit another house. Come on, I believe in you, Centenario. All right. Well, it was a personal best, and we did the... No. Yes! Finally, I got the 3 stars. Dope. So, by the way, have I finished already the ones that they asked me to do? Yes. All right. Now it says I need to win a street race in this beauty. No problemo, game. No problemo. So we're going for street racing events, which is going to be again night races. But you know, I'm not too upset since in the end, oh, that one looks like it could be fun. Let's go there. Since in the end it's more spookiness. Ooh. Yeah, what can I say? At least yesterday I showed you that in the oh, you know what? Maybe I should look in Event Lab. Maybe there's something in Event Lab that someone has made that is spooky. Okay, we can look at that. Sure. Why not? But yeah, like I was saying, even the crew at least had that one race that I showed yesterday, in yesterday's video, where, you know, you could, it was all foggy and whatnot. But yeah, now I'm curious. Somebody has to have made some really cool one in event. Is that what it's called, Event Lab? I think so. So yeah, I think that is our next order of business after we finish this race and honk my horn to finish the challenges. And it's not nighttime. It's not as spooky as I wanted. Why? Game, how dare you? Don't you see I'm trying to be spooky and all? Alright. Being a street race means, road race means I'll still enjoy it. But yeah, it's just strange because most of the street... Oh, Jesus. Most of the street races tend to be at night, so I don't know why this one is at daytime, but oh well, whatever. Another thing about the street races in comparison to regular road races is that these are like the legal type of races. So you're doing it with actual traffic, and yeah, things can get pretty messy. Even the AI ends up hitting the traffic just because it's so unpredictable, and sometimes you're just going so fast and oh god, you don't expect a vehicle, and then that's the end of your run. All right, can I catch up to? God damn it! Can I catch up to that first and second place? Now it seems more unlikely, but we're still gonna try. And even though I do have right now rewind activated, so I could have rewinded to not hit that car. I have learned that this game is so much more fun when you don't have that safety net of the rewind. When it's all about like, oh, I messed up, I better make up for it right now. And honestly, that has made me enjoy this game so much more, so much more. Yeah, for real. When I was playing just with the rewind, it was like I literally would get sleepy during the race because it's like, yeah, I'm driving and oh, I messed up. Well, I'll just rewind and that's that. And just like that, I messed up, and even though it was looking like I was gonna get a good result, I don't know. We might just be able to bring it back. Let's go, Centenario. Let's go. We still have 30% of the race, so there's an opportunity. I'm gonna cross already to not hit too many obstacles and slow me down too much. Now that first and second place are going pretty damn fast, but my Centenarios is still building speed. I really should have downloaded that tune, but hey, I guess I like the challenge. Yeah, I'll go with that. Now I know they tend to slow down a lot over here, and this is my opportunity. Oh, jeez! You see what I was saying about the traffic? Damn! What a save that was. I hit all of the containment thingy, but in the end, first place, baby! With my car a little bit up, but it's all good. It's all good. Don't worry about it. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, and I've forgotten to skip the loading. My bad. I guess it was loading fast enough or whatever. Okay, so now... Oh yeah, the honk, right? Yeah, we just need to honk it. And there we go. It is done. And that should have given me indeed... Oh, look, we even unlocked the Eagle Speedster. Not that I really wanted it, but I have it, so that's cool. All right, sure, cool. Now let's look for... Where is it? Where do you look for this stuff? Creative, maybe? Event lab? Blueprints? Then you go into search. Yeah, all right, so we're gonna look for something. And when I find something, I'll resume the recording. Well, I didn't necessarily find one that is Halloween-y, but this one is Silent Hillish. Apparently, you're driving in the city. And they actually disabled the music, so it's moody. So I put a little bit of moody music in the background to make it scary. Ooh. I mean, how scary can it be when you're just driving loud, fancy cars and all of that, you know? But still, you know, at least we got a... I guess kind of like in yesterday's video, at least we got in a moody, foggy drive, I guess. Yes. That's good enough, I think. I don't think you can even hear the music. Maybe I made it too quiet. Oh, well. We do what we can, people. We do what we can. I tried this race a little bit. I didn't finish it, so I'm curious to see how it ends. I did find a couple more that were supposed to be more Halloween-y, but honestly, they didn't seem to have anything in particular, so I just went for this one that at least has something extra. However, if you guys watching know of any custom event or something that is Halloween-y and is... Oh, Jesus! And is worth checking out. Oh, wow, the fog plus the lights can be really difficult to see. If you know of any that would be interesting, let me know. Maybe I can make another video where I show those type of things. It would have been better if that... okay. Remember when I said I don't like to rewind? I think this one deserves it a little bit, because that turn was very unexpected for me. I don't even know. I think this is a custom route. It's gotta be, right? Because I don't think any race goes this hard with the annoying factor. I mean, that is kind of the deal when you're driving in this city, in this game. It's just so many, you know, it's one of those old towns or cities in real life where there's no grid in the houses, in the streets or anything. It's just however people constructed the houses back then, and that is all there is. All right. Even the AI is having trouble dealing and navigating this race. Yeah, and my music, I don't know where it went. It's not audible, so whatever. We didn't want music anyway. It's all good. It's all good. However, I'm driving around. This is actually one of the one of the cities, god damn it, that I wanted to visit, that I said I wanted to see. Nobody saw that? I don't know what you're talking about. But I wanted to see if by any chance they had added any decoration. Because not too long ago, I don't remember for which, I think it was for September or something like that. They added some of that papel picado I talked earlier, the chopped paper thingy. Oh man, why am I messing it up so hard? And where is the fog? It just disappeared. What is the matter with this Silent Hill place? It ain't so... Oh, sorry buddy. I don't know what happened there. It's all good, it's all good. Yeah, where's it? Did the fog just dissipate? Is it no longer Silent Hill? And by the way, if you hear loud explosions, those are the firecrackers that I was talking about earlier. And they're pretty annoying. My cat's scared. If I had dogs, they would be scared too, but you know. Sadly, that is one of the things that I really don't like about Mexico. They love their firecrackers and being really, really... do I want to use this blueprint? I'm gonna like it because it was entertaining, a bit difficult, but entertaining. But yeah, that is one thing that I definitely don't like here in Mexico. This whole thing about the extreme use of firecrackers constantly at all times and for any good reason. It used to be where firecrackers were specifically, I think, only for Mexico independence, which is not May the 5th. I don't know why people think we celebrate May the 5th. It's on September 15th. And that is important date over here, and you will hear firecrackers for that and only for that. But now, any quote-unquote holiday is good enough to pull out the goddamn annoyingly loud firecrackers that get all the pets scared and all of that. My poor dog that passed away like a year ago or so, she would get so goddamn scared with those things. It was absolutely annoying, and yeah, I don't know why they keep on doing it, but whatever. All right, so there we go. I don't think there's any decoration here in Guanajuato. Is this Guanajuato? Where the hell is this? I already forgot what this is called. Yeah, it's Guanajuato. Yeah, okay. There's no decorations here. I was hoping for something, but hey, whatever. There's none. It's fine. I can live with that, I guess. But that is gonna do it for this video. I hope it was somewhat informative to you to learn a little bit about Mexican customs in relation to the Day of the Dead and how it differs a little bit from Halloween and all of that stuff. And you know, like I said, I'm sad that the Forza Horizon team didn't put more emphasis into the Day of the Dead celebration, given that it's a very Mexican thing. And you know, in a map that it's all about Mexico, that would have been nice to see, but well, it is what it is. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button. And if you like my content, subscribe to the channel. Also check the House of Rooms, which is my Discord server. Link is in the description. We talk about this game and other racing games that I like, and anything related to cars and some other off-topic stuff, because why the hell not? But that is gonna be it for today. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, everybody, and stay safe. Bye-bye.